Strong wind, snow, and rain. We are seeing it all this morning as the system moves through our area, and it's continuing to leave issues behind as people wake up and head out the door on this Friday morning. And good morning to you. I'm Teo Torres.
And I'm Brittany Hope. While the wind is starting to ease up, more heavy rain is on the way, that's for sure. Our team is out tracking the issues the rain is causing. Traffic anchor Brian Hickey is tracking the delays and closures for you as you prepare for that morning drive. KCRA 3's Mike DeSalle is live in Sacramento County this morning, where wind and rain are causing issues for one Carmichael neighborhood. And Aaron Heft is live in Stanislaus County, where an evacuation warning has been issued along the Tuolumne River.
And not one, but three meteorologists are tracking this system. Eileen Javora is live in El Dorado County this morning and keeping a very close eye on our reservoir levels. Heather Waldman is tracking the timeline of the Sierra snow, but we do want to start with meteorologist Hammerberg with a look at the overall forecast.
Yeah, you know, and the wind certainly was something and that we definitely felt and we heard in the overnight hours for most of you, especially if you're a light sleeper. And now this is your typical wake up time, top of the 6 o'clock hour. At least I have some pretty good news that the wind for the most part in most areas, as you look from Fairfield, Sacramento and off towards Yuba City, those strong gusts have at least simmered down. Now it's starting to gust a bit more though in Stockton at 31 miles per hour there at the airport, and winds have been gusty in Placerville at 31 miles an hour. You'll probably hear some of that coming up in Eileen's live shot in just a few moments. In Truckee, those winds are gusting up to 45 miles an hour, and we'll really see more of those isolated periods of gusty conditions focused over the Sierra as we go through the day today, while the valley, the winds are on the way of easing back down. This is the view over the last 3 hours of Doppler, and you can definitely see that there's a distinctive area of where the rain has been kind of filing towards, and that's because the plume of moisture that's been over us is sagging a little farther south for the morning. So while Sacramento, you've seen the occasional shower play out in the last 1 to 2 hours, most of the activity in terms of the steadier rain is focused here over Modesto. So closer view, especially for folks traveling, let's say Highway 120 or 99 from Modesto down into Turlock or even off towards Merced. You're going to be underneath some of that rainfall for the morning start. Oakdale getting that rain as well as Riverbank, and then the rain's really coming down on top of some of the snowfall in those lower elevations of the foothills. Right now it's coming down at a really good pace there. Sonora off towards Twainhart, down Highway 108, and then along Highway 4 from Arnold, even up towards Bear Valley. You don't really hit any snowfall until you get to the elevation around 7,000 feet and beyond that. Some of those higher Sierra peaks are getting in on some of the very light snowfall there around Kirkwood and even into the resort there around Heavenly, which of course is actually closed for the day. As we go towards the afternoon, expect that we'll see some breaks of sunshine later on. Winds will stay light out of the southwest, and temperatures today are going to run a little warmer than yesterday, with highs pushing in to the upper 50s. So overall, still kind of an unsettled day ahead. We'll break down what's ahead for the rest of your weekend and that full forecast coming up. It is 6:03. Brian's got you covered, planning that morning drive and the issues on the roads.
Yeah, and right now we've got an issue of a vehicle that has spun off into the center divide, causing some issues in Stockton. We'll check in on that in just a moment. But first, this is Interstate 80 right now at Greenback. You can see some very wet roads here in Sacramento. Fortunately, the Sacramento ride has been pretty quiet this morning. As you can see, I-5, 99, both clear right now. Highway 15, Interstate 80 coming in out of Folsom and Roseville. No issues there. Down across the causeway, a little congestion as you make that transition through West Sacramento, and that's about it in that location. Through Stockton, I-5 looking pretty good. We've had a couple of minor issues over on 99 with some spin outs there, but again, just south of Stockton in the French Camp area, back to that crash I was originally showing you. Northbound I-5, we have a crash that it's a vehicle that was reportedly speeding, and the wet conditions there lost control, went off the roadway. They've got a tow truck there working to retrieve that vehicle, and so that's triggering a pretty good slowdown there in the French Camp area, northbound I-5. But beyond that, everything pretty quiet through Stockton. As we head over onto the 99 corridor, coming up through Modesto, Manteca, we've had a couple of spin outs in that location, but right now all is clear. And then westbound 205 to 580, one minor incident right at the transition point there, and so that's just adding to an already slowed ride there. 17-minute ride on 205, westbound 580 at 30 minutes. No delays here in Sacramento on 5 or 99. It's 11 minutes out of Elk Grove to downtown. Interstate 80, Roseville to the Split, a 9-minute ride there. In the Sierra, we do have chain controls and some closures right now. Interstate 80 open with no controls over Castle Peak. You can see there the road clear, but with this high elevation rain comes some flooding. They had at 1.2 feet of water across I-80 at Cisco Grove. So right now, no restrictions there. Highway 50 has been closed, Twin Bridges to Myers, as they do some avalanche control there. And then Highway 88 Peddler Hill to Woodford's closed due to heavy snow over the Carson Spur and Carson Pass, which are higher elevations, so they're seeing more snow than rain. Back to you.
All right, Brian, thank you.
The heavy rain is causing problems in Stanislaus County, where an evacuation warning is now in place.
Now, this is happening in Modesto along the Tuolumne River. That is where we find KCRA3's Aaron Heff with a look at current conditions out there. Good morning.
Good morning. Wet and rainy, that rain accumulating on the roadways under underpasses, flooding underpasses, and the neighborhoods that flank the Tuolumne River. Well, we're standing in one right now. Many mobile home parks. Now, if we shoot the camera down to the base of this hill, you are looking at basically where the Tuolumne River meets all of these neighborhoods. That is why this area is under an evacuation warning. Now, I want to read off the area that needs to heed that warning. It's east of South 9th Street and west of Avon Street between River Road, which we traveled through and is absolutely flooded right now, and the Tuolumne River. An evacuation warning is in effect for residents and businesses in the area that you're staring at, and deputies with the Stanislaus County Sheriff's Office, if they haven't already knocked on your door, expect that to be coming. They want you to heed that warning, and there is an evacuation area you can go to get out of your homes, and that is Patterson High School, located at 200 North 7th Street in Patterson, California. It is mind-boggling the amount of people that call this area home. This entire road is flanked not just by homes, but mobile home park after mobile home park. These mobile homes very condensed, and these areas threatened by the Tuolumne River. The Tuolumne River very high already from our water that we received back in January. We have been going through a lot of weather over this year so far. So if you are listening to us from the Modesto area, please heed the warning and listen to deputies. You are under an evacuation warning along the Tuolumne River through those streets. In Modesto, Aaron Heft, KCRA 3 News.
All right, Aaron, thanks. Be safe out there. Let's take a live look now at outages across our area this morning. Right now, there are more than 68,000 customers without power across the state. More than half of those, more than 37,000, are in Monterey County on the Central Coast. More than 2,600 customers are still in the dark this morning in Nevada County.
Water managers are closely monitoring the state's reservoir levels. This morning, the Department of Water Resources will increase the amount of water being released from Lake Oroville. The Hyatt Power Plant will send more water into the Feather River. DWR will also open the auxiliary spillway today. In total, they'll be releasing 15,000 cubic feet of water per second from the lake. This will be the first time the spillway has been used at Oroville Dam since 2019.
The strong winds we saw overnight led to plenty of problems throughout this morning.
Certainly a large tree toppled over along the American River into Sacramento County, with those wind gusts felt across our region. KCRA3's Mike Tassell is in Carmichael now. Mike, what are you seeing?
Taya, we're at the end of Landis Avenue, and let me just set the scene. That right there, that's the tree root. And as we move along, that is the large oak tree that toppled down here early this morning. The concern as we walk through this tree is what it crashed onto. Matt, go that way and show them what it crashed onto. If you can't make that out, I'm going to let you listen to what the homeowner here at this property described this as when this happened early this morning. Listen.
Last night with the big winds, big tree came down, woke me up out of my sleep. An hour later, the sewage department was here, and that's when I first knew what happened. The tree came down and took out the pump station, took out all the monitoring equipment, and caused a sewage overflow.
So you heard that correctly. This is a sewage monitoring spot location where this tree came down. And so right now crews are out here. They've got pumps out here dealing with rerouting the sewage from this spot here. But they're going to have to clear out this large tree. And that's one of the concerns this morning for the crews. And then as we move the other way, the other concern is the proximity of this to the American River. That right there is the American River, and of course that's why the pumps are running to try and make sure that the sewage does not overflow and then hit that drain down there. I don't know how well you can see it here in the early morning light, but there's a drain right there that flows right into the American River. Talking to the homeowner, he said this is actually the 5th time this has happened here in the 12 years that he has lived on this property, so he is hopeful that the sewer district will upgrade this monitoring situation and address this issue so that there's not any risk of sewage making its way to the American River. Live at the end of Landis Avenue here in the Carmichael, Mike DeSalle, KCRA 3 News.
All right, thank you, Mike. And snow is causing a roof to collapse in Amador County. Look at this. This is the Dollar General in the town of Pioneer. Amador fire crews say there was nobody hurt. That's good. But crews say the building is a total loss.